right. I love this report. Always love these Westerns, great classic Westerns. Hey, by the way, Marvin, you did a fantastic job picking out that clip. I love it. I had another one in mind. It wasn't half as good as yours. Not half as good. See, this is why I hire you. It's things like this. I really appreciate you, buddy. Are you ready today? All right, let's do it. Good afternoon. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500 here in Vero Beach, Florida. Today's topic is the classic Western film For a Few Dollars More. Now, before we get on to For a Few Dollars More, give us a subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We greatly appreciate it. We appreciate you. We appreciate our loyal subscribers. You guys are the best. Now, let's get on to For a Few Dollars More. I could use a few dollars more. How about you? Could you use a few dollars more? I bet you we all could use a few dollars more. Well, this Western film has become a classic, and it was directed in 1965 by Sergio Leone, starring Clint Eastwood, Cleef, and Gian Maria Volonte. Now, the basic story of this film is bounty hunter Morocco, played by Clint Eastwood. Well, he teams up with Colonel Douglas Mortimer, played by Cleef. And these two guys are kind of sought out by the government to go get that murderous, scandalous, horrible, vicious bandit Indio. You see, Indio has escaped from prison by his gang of thieves, and now he's out about going his murderous ways again, and they want to put a stop to him. So this is where Clint Eastwood and Cleef come in. Now, we've got a great clip for you. I'm not going to tell you anything about the clip. I'm just going to surprise you. It's a great clip. Marvin picked it out, did a fantastic job. You're going to love it. Are you ready, folks? Are you ready, Marvin? All right, let's do it. Roll the clip.
Alive or dead, it's your choice. Let Red go.
Oh, you're back. What do you think about that scene? Woo! Clint Eastwood's a bad dude. You don't mess with him. You know, these were considered spaghetti westerns because they were low budget. But these Western films really skyrocketed Eastwood's fame, and he's really very popular all over Italy and Spain. Now, originally the part of Colonel Douglas Mortimer was going to go to Charles Bronson, but he was looking at that script and he thought, you know, this is too much like the first film, A Fistful of Dollars. So he turned it down, and the part went to Cleef, and he did a fantastic job. And Gian Maria Volonte, who played that murderous bandito Indio, well, he didn't speak a word of English. So they had an English translator on the film that would talk to him and tell him word by word, and he would just repeat it. And so you've noticed his dialogue is very slow, but I think that added more to the film, to the story. And he did a fantastic job, especially not knowing a word of English. I thought that was pretty interesting. Now, the film was released in 1965 in Italy, 1966 in Spain, and 1967 in the United States. It was a budget of $600,000, but it grossed $25 million, over $25 million worldwide. Now, here's something I found very interesting. You're going to get a kick out of this. Eastwood got paid $50,000 for his part, and Cleef got paid $17,000. It's not too often you learn the amount of money that the actors got paid. But this was back in 1965, so that was a ton of money. I mean, for me today, it's a ton of money. Who couldn't use that amount of money today? I could use that amount of today. I see most of you could use that amount of money today. It's a lot of money. And back in 1965, that's a ton of money. Now I got to go give Marvin some more work because we've got critic reviews. You see this, folks? I was hiding it. Critic reviews. You ready, Marvin? All right, Marvin. You know what I'm going to ask. Drum roll, please. Thank you, Marvin. All right, folks, let's hear what these critics have to say. And I'm going to give you my take on what they have to say. All right, let's take a look. Are you ready? I had to have this all typed up and prepared so I don't misquote them. Plus, the way these people talk. Bosley Crowther of the New York Times said, "The fact that the film is constructed to exercise the endorsement of murders, to emphasize killer bravado, and to generate glee in a a frantic manifestation of death is, to my mind, a sharp indication of it is a so-called entertainment to this day. What the heck did he just say? Well, I get it, he didn't like the film. He didn't like all the violence. I don't really care what that New York critic had to say. All right, let's go to Chicago. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times said, "It's one great Western cliche after another. It composed of situations, not plots, but nonetheless, I found the film to be delicious." What does he think this film is? Food? What do you think it is? A piece of pie? It was delicious. Well, at least he liked the film. At least he gave it a halfway decent review. But the wording of these people, can they speak English? Can they talk normal English? You're in New York, you're in Chicago. Don't they speak English there? Oh my God. All right, now let's get the last critic. The last critic doesn't have his name published, unknown critic, says, Clint Eastwood as the lead role and Sergio Leone's stylish direction for a few dollars more earns its recognition as a genuine classic. Well, that's pretty darn good. I think that was worded well. It was short, it was brief, it was to the point, and I like that unknown critic, and I'll go with that. It is a classic, and it's a great film. Now, what do you think about the film? If you haven't seen it, go see it on Apple TV, go see it on Amazon, iTunes, a few other places, and give me your comments down below. And if you have seen it and you know the film, give me your comments down below. I think it's a great film with many great scenes, and the main thing about this film, it's very, very entertaining, and it keeps your interest. A lot of these films today, there's no story at all. They just want to blow you up, shoot you up, and look cool, look tough on camera, and oh, he's bad. Yeah, I'm really impressed with that story. Well, that's today's films. We could go back in time and learn from these directors and producers and the way they made films back then. Well, give me your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear it. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500. Have a great day.